Hey guys, today I want to do one of my favourite tracks by John Mayer. It's a song called Neon. He uses a very unique pattern in his right hand, and I couldn't really find any videos on YouTube that cover it, so I wanted to do one. This one is tricky and it'll take some practice, but it's definitely worth it for the outcome. First thing you want to do is you want to drop your low E string down to a C. So you want it sounding like this. Everything else is the same. Now the right hand is the tricky part, so let's spend some time on this. So we're only going to be using our thumb and our index finger, and we're going to be doing this kind of bouncing motion. You hear John talk about it in different interviews and stuff like that. So this is basically what the right hand is doing. So if you can get this off, everything else is relatively easy. So with that in mind, let's do a little close-up and I'll show you exactly what's happening here. Okay, so I want to show you this pattern by using the first chord shape that we're going to use. So it's going to sound like this. Now the first thing we're going to do is slap the open 6th string with your thumb. The next thing is pull up and out with your index finger on the 4th string. You're just going to mute that. So we've got. Then what we do with our thumb, we're going to come back, we're going to come down to the 3rd string and we're going to just tap that. So we've got. The next thing we do is we pluck up and out with our index finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. So we've got. Cool? Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to do a tap kind of just anywhere. It doesn't really matter. It can be around maybe the 3rd or 4th string. It's going to be muted. It's just to give us a little percussive effect. So that will go. See that? Once we've got that done, then we're going to pluck up and out with our index finger on the 3rd string, 10th fret. And then we finish it off with a tap, another tap on the thumb. So that is our first shape. So let's do it slow a couple of times. So let's have a look at that one more time. It goes like this. Now, the next thing we're going to do is pretty much the same pattern with the right hand, but we're going to do a different shape down here. So what I need you to do is put your thumb on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, then you're going to bar your 1st finger across the 3rd fret on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. And then we get our middle finger and we put it on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. So we have this shape. Now with this hand, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to go thumb slaps on the 6th string, index finger plucks up and out on the 4th string, thumb slaps down on the 3rd string, then we have the index finger plucking up and out on the 2nd string. So we've got. See that? Now the next thing we do, so we do a tap, just kind of anywhere, just drop your thumb down. Then we play the 5th fret of the 4th string. See that? Then we do another tap. And then we move this finger forward, our ring finger forward to the 6th fret of the 4th string. So we go all together slow. Okay? Now for a third shape, we have a bit of a stretch. So what we need to do is put our thumb on the 5th fret of the 6th string, our ring finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, our first finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and our middle finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. So we've got this shape. And what we're going to do is a similar pattern again. So we do thumb slaps on the 6th string, index finger plucks up and out of the 4th string, thumb slaps down on the 3rd string, and index finger plucks up and out of the 2nd string. So we go. Next thing we do is a tap. Then we pluck up and out on the 3rd string. Then we tap and pluck up and out on the 4th string. Cool. Then for the next position we're going to do, we need to play the same shape that we played down here on the 3rd fret, but we play it up here. So thumb on the 8th fret of the 6th string, so index finger barring the 8th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, and then our middle finger is down here on the 9th fret of the 2nd string. See that? So now we go, thumb slaps on the 6th string, index finger pops up on the 4th string, thumb slaps down on the 3rd string, index finger pops up on the 2nd string, and then immediately we go to the next shape, which is here. This is another big stretch, okay? So we've got thumb on the 10th fret of the 6th string, ring finger on the 10th fret of the 4th string, first finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and middle finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. We go thumb slap on the 6th, index pop up and out of the 4th, thumb slap down on the 3rd, and an index pop up and out of the 2nd. So those two shapes go. Okay? Now all together the piece will sound like this, slow. So I hope you've enjoyed that lesson, guys. It's a tricky piece, but give it some time and the payoff is worth it. If you want to find the tabs, just follow the link in the description box below, and you can find them for free on my website. So happy playing, enjoy it guys, and see you next time.